Hello and welcome to an edition of A Better Life. It's good to see you again, and I tell you what, tonight we're going to visit with some new people, and we're going to see some old friends here on A Better Life, people that are helping improve and make a better life here in our wonderful area of Louisiana. This first guest comes back to us, talked to him many years ago, and we always, education is what everybody always talks about, is the root of all evil and the root of all success rather in our state. And if people are educated, they're going to do better. So what better way to get our kids better educated than to have our leaders educated and certified? And that brings me to our guest, which is in that particular business. Once again, please welcome Michael Eskridge with Advanced Innovative Education. Good to see you,
Yes, sir. Good to see you as well.
Michael, since we've seen you last, have we seen a lot of principals become certified or signed up as new principals in the state?
Yes, sir. We have been in the business, it's going on our 5th year. And in the particular business that I came into, they only had 4 principals. Now we're up to 185.
Wow. Now, the old thing about doing a job, you know, they always said if you can't do the job, manage. If you can't manage, own. School systems, you've heard that before.
Right.
If you can't teach, become a principal. But really, the principal is got a heavy job. I mean, he's got to raise the money for the school, keep the money coming in, hire the right
Yes.
educators. And he's got to know what's going on. So it makes sense that we would test them to be sure they're certified. Now, what percentage of the principals in this state are not certified?
Well, that's the issue with principals now. Is principals a little bit different than teachers?
We'll get to those in a minute. Yeah.
Yes, sir. You've got to have your principal's license
In order to be a principal. So 100% of the principals out there have all passed the course.
They have.
What
yes,
does it
sir.
cost? I was reading it. What's the cost to become a principal? We're looking at about a $4,000 cost in order to go through the tuition?
It's only $3,900.
To go from teacher to principal.
Go
And how
teacher
long
to
is the
principal.
course?
And the course is 14 months.
14 months. So this is they take classes at night? How do they do this?
Well, it's really interesting the way ours is. It works right along with what they're doing at work as teachers.
Oh, okay.
We work the program into them where it's not something where you go to a class just to read a book and write a paper.
Okay.
Our program is about really getting in hands-on and really working with kids and families and the other particular programs that the school board is asking them to do.
Is there a real need for principals?
Oh, definitely. The reason why we're being so very big and why the state has come in is because people are retiring. They have to have new principals in every year because those principals are retiring now.
Sure. They're going on to other things and basically getting on with their life, and they're done with
Yes,
education.
they're out of
I
education.
remember when I was in school, the principal was really old, so it's like, yeah, I guess that makes perfect sense. Now, let's jump over to the teacher side of things. Now, what I understand is there's a big lack of certified teachers in our state.
Yes, sir.
50%?
Huge.
Yes.
At least 50%
Are not licensed teachers.
not licensed teachers.
Okay, wait a minute. You can get a job teaching our kids just if you have a college degree, or you don't even have to have that.
Well,
What are we seeing?
The teachers are coming in, and they are people who they've been recruiting to come into being a teacher. So they've been working with degrees in other different areas. But when they want to come into the schools, they've got to get a teacher's license. And for them, and that means they go to a program to become certified. And those are usually about a year, year and a half, and that's fine. but none of them can get to the programs because they can't pass the Praxis 1 and Praxis 2 tests.
Really? So they're flunking their test to even get into the program.
That's correct, sir.
How difficult? What are these Praxis 1 and Praxis 2 tests? What I mean, what a program 9 weeks in length?
It depends on, it's 9 weeks, but it depends on what type of teacher they want to be. Do they want to be a mathematician, or do they want to be English?
Right.
They've got to. It's different courses. It's high school, if it's elementary. So it's all different kinds of tests that they have to take
To be a teacher.
to be a teacher. Yes, sir.
It's simpler to become a teacher of an elementary school than it is to be of a high school, as far as the
Not
test?
necessarily. It's what you're good at.
It's what you're good at and what you want to do.
And
makes you
what
happy.
you, yeah, that's
And
absolutely
again, you
right.
said it takes 14 months. How long to get the teaching certificate?
Not for the teaching certificate. For the teaching
License.
Oh, to get their license. No, sir. They can really, once they get into these programs, they can really go to those completion certification programs 6 months to 1 year.
Okay. Now, this Praxis 1 and Praxis 2, is that administered by your company, these tests?
Oh, yes.
All right. So you give those tests, state cert, to get them to the next level to where they actually take the test to become a teacher.
And we're the only, it's really unique. Our company, Advanced Innovative Education, is about the only course that teachers have, and for them to go to pass those tests. And we're working all around the state of Louisiana, and we're on television.
You're busy.
Yes, sir.
You're busy.
Very, very
That's
busy.
wild. And the pricing here, I'm seeing individual rates around $440. Is that
$440 for 2 months of tutoring with them, and we work with them in such a pretty deep way that you've got to work hard for 9 weeks and you'll pass the test. Or you can say, well, I'm not going to do the homework tonight,
right?
and they don't pass.
Just like when we went to school for the first time. All right, so on the screen is more information. If you'd like to find out more about how to become a licensed principal, or better yet, you're a teacher, get your license and become a licensed teacher, because I'm sure it will benefit you in making money and in keeping your career in the future. So very important that our teachers are certified. Michael, thank you for coming on. I really
Thank
appreciate
you so much.
Always
Always
enlightening
fun.
to find out what's going on in our education system, I tell you. Hey, when we come back, we're going to be talking to a young man about the Medicare, Medicaid. It's all kind of confusing to me. But if you'll stay tuned, we're going to find out more about what's going on in Medicare, Medicaid, and the insurance program. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.